this necessary?
Well,
On the road all day, and now...
this house. Supposed to drive a godling from here.
Supposed to?
Decided it was harmless.
Passage is here, past this wall. This is the... Once we enter, there'll be no...
Yes, let's go.
Remember, wherever you land, search for a place that look...
Mean we'll be separated?
It's possible. I lack your ward's talent. It's time.
I hate portals. Where are we?
Welcome to... Dyed a wet desert.
This somewhere in our world?
Ever seen such canyons in your world? Come, you must go.
What is this place?
A very old world, thoroughly raped and destroyed.
Anything live here?
Mainly desert creatures, able to survive months on end without water. Oh, and large sand crabs beneath the surface. We must be careful they don't sense us.
And before? Were there any people? Or elves?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
So what did live here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Or the bottom of a sea?
Mean there were water creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say that...
But there are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you humans. But as it turns out, not even that could stop them from exhausting all the resources of their world. To the last drop. Ah, the portal.
Looks more like a ruin.
Appearances can be deceiving.
So what are we waiting for?
For it to open. Shouldn't take but a few minutes.
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
Wonderful. They just keep coming.
We can't defeat them all. As soon as the portal opens, you must jump in after me. 3, 2, 1. Very good.
What a relief. Avila. There it is. Vapors don't look terribly inviting. Damn it, gotta hold my breath. Any longer and I'd have suffocated. Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be. Avoid those clouds, or bolt through them. somewhere, and I gotta find that next passage quick. If I can just find cover along the way, I should make it to the passage. Light in a place like this. Someone must have lit it. With any luck, it was a certain grouchy elven sick. Snow's up to the rooftops. Wonder how... How long this blizzard's been blowing. What else? Might have expected this.
Took you a while? Did you run into...
No. What is this place? Feels like...
You have. You fought Eridan's projection here. Before that, Ciri fought here. For you.
What are you talking about?
Ever wondered how you managed to leave the Red Riders?
Many times, but I don't remember a thing.
Ciri came for you. She sensed you were in danger, tore you from the Hunt's grasp, then deposited you in the woods near Kaer Morhen.
Did Eridan start hunting her because of that? Because of me? Why didn't she say anything?
What would it have changed?
Light on the peak.
I thought it might aid your passage.
I was hoping we wouldn't...
I warned you it could happen.
Where'd your journey...
Through a world whose sun had just died. I barely reached the neck.
Going after Gels is proving quite a trek.
Eridan differs from the king he killed. Power for its own sake interests. He spends most of his time atop his steed, leading the Red Riders. Gels is an excellent administrator and an even better plotter.
You got any weakness?
Yes.
What?
No. This is Ted Dera, the time of the end. The world destroyed by the White Frost. Alas, this awaits us all, though at differing stages.
So calm when you say that.
Eridan succumbed to his knowledge of the apocalypse. Fear rules him now.
Care to clarify?
Not here. This way.
Next passage. When will it open?
Shortly. At last.
This Tir Nalia?
The Palace of Awakening, formerly the Moon Palace. Gel's headquarters.
Beautiful.
I'm glad to know you appreciate it. Elven architecture is a bit more sophisticated than yours.
I believe we're done for the day, my tulip. For I think we can agree this matter is between us and us alone, correct? Krivan of Spain, Koman Maka, and the Witcher of Rivia. Ketmil. Do you like my new model?
Her height, perhaps. Nothing more.
I see I've touched a tender spot.
Got any vodka?
I must admit, you appearing here. Quite the surprise, Witcher. Incidentally, interesting choice of allies. Do you think Avalach is honest with you? Just curious.
No, but honesty's not a facet of your species. So quit spewing bile. Won't gain you anything.
I detect a shadow of impatience in your faces.
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
You've gone through a great deal of trouble to reach me. So I must believe you've put equal effort into preparing this lie.
You shall see the truth. You will dream it.
You've been a neuromancer. My intuition was correct. This will be interesting.
Better believe it. This way, please.
Witcher Geralt, a true man of action. Might I know where we're going?
To the world of the Enshe. Directly this time.
Let's go, before any guards show up.
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
Greetings, Cyril. So it's true. The swallow has befriended the fox.
There's naught you can do to make us turn on one another.
Havalach blackmailed you. Do you not remember? Tried to force you to warm our king's bed. Treated your body like a side of pork.
I remember. But I also remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Kaer Morhen.
I didn't come here to argue. The proof you promised. Where is it?
You will see it. In your dream.
Ah, yes. The Oneiromancer. Visions that cannot be fabricated. Do you wish to show me how Eredin murdered our king? What then? Am I to incite the NL against Eredin? Call for revolution? And proclaim Avalach our new king?
You'll do what you want. If you decide to continue serving the regicide, so be it. Wouldn't even be surprised.
Very well. Have your oracle summon dreams of my king's last moments.
We shall all dream them, to make certain there are no misunderstandings.
Why not?
The king is dead. Long live the king.
You must face him on your terms. In this world, in a place of your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the Sunstone. With it, you will summon the Naga Fair. Eredin will come too. Should he call for reinforcements, no NL will answer.
You have done the thing most just. A new portal to Tir Nalia will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
Just as well. Could have been bluffing. Might have just said that so we'd let him go. Damn it, we should have pressed him.
Calm down. Avalok knows him better. We'll hear him out when...
Speak of the devil.
Geralt's worried. He believes we let Gels go too easily.
Can never be too careful.
Agreed. Yet I do believe Gels will keep his word. Withhold support from Eredin.
Seems to me you...
Once we find the Sunstone, aided by your sorceresses and their magic, we will wait in ambush, lay a trap. When the King of the Hunter...
Just like that?
Defeating Eredin will be no small feat. Gather everyone and we'll meet at the port.
Eternal fire. Thought I had.
People, help me!
I will kill you.
Plan of fuck off.
Doing it!
Giving me no choice.
Watch where you're walking. Take this, burn it, hide it, whichever. Just don't get caught.
I'm sorry. What?
Help protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt and the Emperor.
I hope we can trust you.
You can. What? That I don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
You barely said hello and you're already plotting.
It's clearly in our...
I hear right. You convinced the...
Provided they help us to...
Got...
If you can't believe it...
Bit about Frangilla. What was that?
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon. At least that's what Rita implied.
How's Rita know?
She spoke to Fringilla before they imprisoned her. Fringilla said that the Emperor had suffered. No one's heard from us.
Thought this kind of drama only happened around...
I don't like it. Come. They're all waiting for us.
Who's there?
Witcher Geralt.
Get in here. Also what?
What's the problem?
Fuck! Another knock.
Silence! Now we'll do this quick.
Little chores.
Well, this will be, don't you, Fred? Let's share a warehouse.
Cropped up. Don't try to spin this, shorty.
I don't care who's... So what'll it be, would ya?
Fine. I'll see.
I'll not have it. These two are like to prove it's no good.
I didn't get a good look at the mug, but now you mention it.
Shut it! Or I'll send inspect...
That won't be necessary. Ooh. Ah!
Strange. Neckers rarely venture anywhere alone. Wide, deep print. A dwarf? Someone kept...
So, you take care of the...
Yes.
I knew airing which would be quickest.
Found a cage. Someone had kept...
So someone wanted it to escape.
Think it was the dwarf.
What? Rup!
Seems plausible this racist got under your skin.
But that's enough. Here's your pay. And you, come with me.
Can't wait to watch him swing. Someone will have...
Will you bloody tell us what this is about?
Just as soon as Geralt arrives. Witcher,
And up the fucking creek.
stop it! But all in due course. Let's start by confessing.
Bravo. Blood.
Now, it's not a dis...
Inspired you to do what?
You're nosy.
I know.
No, you're not a spy anymore.
No, that choice was made for me. Philippa forced me to flee Redania. Radovid prevented me from returning.
Extra infernally sad story, really.
Yes, right. Geralt, be so kind.
Only thing I... What's your point?
We can use Philippa without him. Radovid expects you to report to him. Bring it...
Oh, he'll swallow that. Hook, line, sinker, and a good bit of the rod as well.
Let's say Radovid bites. Believes me.
You'll tell him you've found Philippa's hideout. Somewhere where we can easily set a trap and ambush. Suggestions?
Bridge to Temple Isle. Built up both sides. Lots of nooks, gates. Easy to block off from the rest of the city.
Good idea. I'll divide my men, post half on one end, other half on the other, by the gate. And in the middle, Vess, with a well-oiled crossbow.
You see, Geralt, all we ask is that you invite Radovid out for a stroll, bring him to the bridge. We'll take care of the rest. So what'll it be?
I'm in. But once it's done, what then?
Thought of that already. Remember Madame Irina's theatre? Abandoned now, not a soul looks in there.
Await us?
Not the point. Dijkstra and I have many cocksucking virtues, but fighting ability's just not one.
Don't worry, Geralt. My people are
Do what I can. Where's his ship?
Just round the corner, in Novigrad's port. And for your sake.
The bridge must be clear.
My lads will make sure of that.
Guards round the temple, what about them? Won't they bloody congregate when they see the fighting?
If they're paid a tidy sum, they won't.
Philippa? What the hell are you doing here?
Geralt, don't ask questions you know the answers to. It makes you look stupid. Eavesdropping on your conversation, naturally, with a good deal of interest, and a measure of wonder.
Mind telling me what you found puzzling?
Your naivety. Do you honestly believe Radovid will fall for such a crude ruse?
Might be tough to trick, but I think I'll manage.
I hope you take a more serious approach to confronting the Wild Hunt. Provided, of course, you survive long enough to undertake it.
Philippa, why even tell me this? Concerned about me that much?
Not at all. It's because I think it vital that Radovid die. You don't want my help, more's the pity. But I shall do what I can to make certain you don't fuck it up. Here, take this.
A ring. Redanian eagle etched in the ruby.
It belonged to Vizimir, Radovid's father. Hand him that, and he may believe you captured me. He might even choose to trust you.
What's the catch?
There is none.
Philippa, I know you too damn well. Always got a plan. Always got at least 2 irons in the fire.
This time I shall be content with one. Radovid's head planted at its end. Good luck, Geralt. You'll need it.
Oh, you make a fine sailor.
Hey,
Keep that up and I'll crack your skull.
Witcher Geralt.
An audience. Got new information about...
I'll need your weapons. Your Majesty, the Witcher, with news of Philippa Eilhart.
I hope you brought something better than magic crystals this time.
I know where she is.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you seek to trick me, like the others.
What others?
You see, a rumor went around that I'd generously reward any who bring information about Eilhart. There's no shortage of the greedy and the stupid, so a queue quickly formed at the gangway to the ship. The first aboard was a hunter. Brought me a dead owl with no eyes. He thought I'd believe it, shower him with gold. I had him blinded, then thrown overboard with a stone tied round his neck. The second was the postmaster from Oxenfurt. Claimed to have a letter she'd penned. It was forged, of course. I had his fingers cut off. He'll never write again. Oh, and I took his tongue. The spoken lie is just as reprehensible. Needless to say, the rest of the queue dispersed quickly.
I'm a professional. Got a reputation to uphold. Be stupid of me to come to you empty-handed.
My father's ring. Philippa used it to stamp her decrees, then distribute them as the word of the king. Where is she?
Under your nose, sire. In Novigrad. In a house on the bridge leading to Temple Isle.
Why haven't you brought her to me?
Gotta capture someone to take them anywhere. All I did was track her down, then stole this ring as proof that I had.
Do you fear her?
No. You want to kill her yourself. With your own hands. I know this.
You shall come with me. Hubrecht, gather the men.
How many, sire?
All of them. Well, where is she? Where is Philippa?
Like I said, house on the bridge, closer to the other end.
Close off this end. We need no guests, no innocent bystanders, or witnesses. Damian, Duke, Egbert, Freak, Caspar. You shall stay here, secure the rear, and kill the Witcher.
this how you reward those who serve you?
It is how I punish those who irritate me. You know too much. You impede me too often. And I find your arrogance an annoyance. I've had men killed for less. Follow me.
Any last words? Oh! Fuck!
Free the Witcher, then Radovid. Hang on, Geralt. On our way.
Boy, calm down.
Black Witcher! All right. Plan's gone to...
Open up! I command you to open the door!
You needed merely to ask. That settles the score. And that was from the heart. Forgive me. I could not deny myself the pleasure.
How did she... Where? Why? How the fuck?
Eavesdropped on us, back at the warehouse.
What? And you didn't think it worth mentioning?
Lads, the time to discuss this is later. Radovid is dead. It matters not by whose hand.
Let's go.
Well, what?
It's done. More on that later. First, a stiff drink, and a... the north. Temeria.
Temeria!
Bloody Temeria!
Temeria. Ah. What now, Roach? A new guerrilla campaign against the Black Ones?
No. The war just ended.
How's that? There's something I don't know about?
I'd say so. You see, tomorrow at noon, the commander of Army Group Center will sign a truce in Emir's name. A truce whose wording we agreed with Dijkstra.
So back there in Velen, when the trolls nabbed you?
Yes, I was returning from the last round of talks. Emir will keep Edion and Lyria, but in exchange for Radovid's head and a stop to guerrilla activities, he will withdraw from Temeria.
Which will become the Empire's vassal state.
Self-ruled internally, with its own courts, administrative structures and army. The silver lilies will bloom neath the rays of the great sun. So I say were I a poet. But I'm not. So all I'll say is there was no other fucking way.
Haven't told me the whole truth.
You're right on that account. We know you're bloody allergic to politics, decided to emphasize majors and whatnot.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. That but this blow might be the be-all and end-all here.
What's that?
Vakmeth, Act 1, Scene 7. Always wanted to play that. Never cast as anything but a halberdier. Geralt, what Tala told you, put it out of your mind. There will be no truce with Nilfgaard. Redania, under my enlightened rule, will fight on until it wins. And when it does, it will unite all the North, including Temeria.
What? How? This is not what we Plough agreed.
True. Instead, we insisted on one realm's questionable sovereignty. And to recover it, we gave Emir virtually all the North's other kingdoms. It was not a wise arrangement. So, no deal.
You two-faced whoreson. I will not allow this.
Actually, you, Roach, should be the first to understand I've no choice.
Why the hell would I understand?
Because you, too, are a patriot. Geralt, this doesn't concern you. You may go. Fare thee well on your path, or whatnot.
Can't let you kill them, Dijkstra.
Oh, hard luck. Then you'll die with them. Kill them all.
Temeria! Stop! We need to restore!
Get reinforcements! Fire, you dimwits! You regret that provocation!
Bloody hell! Bugger me sideways!
That was close. Very close.
It's hardly over. The envoy, due to meet the Nilfgaardians tomorrow. No doubt Dijkstra ordered him killed. We'll need to protect him.
Sorry, you're on your own.
You've had your fill of politics, I understand. Once it's over, come to Vizima. You'll be received with honors.
Looking for something unusual.
No, we grab proper. Still not safe enough.
Oh. Looky, Mr. Fancy Pants.
All are present.
Wait here. Forgot something.
Yes, Geralt?
So long. Got a minute? I should go.
All right. We'll talk later.
How are you feeling?
Better. I thank you. If you'd not arrived in time, things...
Thank Yennefer. It was her If you're here, what's become of Aretuza?
The day I arrived in Novigrad, I received a message from Beruta Ikati. A short, curt note. School overrun by Redanians. The libraries burn. Handful of pupils fled with Nina Vivero. The rest are dead. It is over. Later I learned priests of the Eternal Fire stood amidst the Academy's ruins, promising the rabble that such a punishment awaited all major...
Thought Margarita Loantil would be among the last to kidnap.
Were it dependent solely on me, of course I would have. But you forget I had my students to consider. I knew the hunters would eventually reach Aretuza. It was but a matter of time. So when I heard Triss was organizing escapes to Kavir, I saw no reason to hesitate. I gathered my novices and we rode here to Novigrad. Sadly, we were caught and thrown in Dayrad before I could contact Triss.
Didn't see any other sorceresses in there with you?
Because they'd already been executed. Burned. Alive. One after the other. The most talented girls in the north. Radovid was saving me for last.
Farewell, Rita.
Well, what is it?
No need to thank me, Philippa. Always glad to save your ass. You're welcome.
You stood to gain. That is why you saved me.
Way back when, did you really send assassins after Dijkstra?
You believe I... Do not remember we were once lovers?
Maybe it's just me, but I think you'd consider that in itself to be reason enough. Actually,
You see, Geralt, there are those who keep politics separate from their private lives, and those who do not.
Which one was Dijkstra?
The more boring of the two.
Farewell.
Rum and supper I never refuse.
Geralt?
Ever think about the past?
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eredin's not usually one to leave wit...
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my...
Ah, yes.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mage...
Why didn't you look for me after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eredin would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had the chance with you. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
What did Eredin want?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on...
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eredin believed... Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hunt?
One day, the door of my cell opened. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I...
He told you about Ciri.
Shared aims make for strange... I knew I had to find Ciri before Eredin did. And if any man had the power and the means to help me, it was the Emperor. Besides, once all...
When the hunt had...
Even if they did, I have no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom images. Though I do remember you coming for me, trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by your certainty.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, Red Riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer Morhen. That's it. Still can't get something out of...
What?
Thanks, Yen.
All are present.
Anchors away.
That settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in...
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
At the moment, we don't even know...
It was created so the mountain... Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gel...
Tell us, please. Absolute.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion. Yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part?
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift. The Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this Sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
What I want to know is...
You? No. Me? Naturally. With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some...
The Sunstones in...
From legends. Elven ones.
Meaning anywhere on...
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Can you teleport me on...
Not a chance. It's better
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla.
Think they know we're here?
Emir's mages.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved...
It's far from resolved.
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject.
You'll need to learn what Emir has planned.
I'll get on the Emperor.
Don't panic. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better... Show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him.
I'm off.
Good luck.
Sink the boat! Shoot!
Wait. Harley. Damn it.
will!
Where the hell is he?
It's the Witcher! Emperor's orders! Stand down!
Witcher, what a pleasant surprise.
Warm welcome. Thank you, Your Majesty.
You should have come with my daughter, your well.
Where is she?
Close.
Close, White Wolf is...
You're insolent because you believe I cannot afford... Yet that will change one day, when you are no longer indispensable, but disposable. But enough of that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What do you want?
Fringilla Vigo. Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. I know you're a busy man. So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the Lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats. I've always liked that about her. Very well, so be it.
Truly prepared to forgive them? Amnesty in exchange for help?
I'm prepared to abide by the agreement I made with Yennefer.
Didn't answer my question.
Nor must I.
Time I was on my way.
At last, a point we agree on. No introductions are necessary from what I've heard. Farewell.
Fringilla. Been a while. The other sorceresses, they're on Ginvale near Ard-Skellig. We could take a boat.
I'm sick to death of boats.
And I despise teleports, but have it your way. Let's go.
Yes, Geralt?
So long, Triss.
Was it hard? Killing that vermin?
Never crumble.
Wolf, did you see? The black dog.
Saw 'em all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. And on Crate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricks him even harder. The Druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him... best not. The Druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Not you, nor that witch, Yenna.
May your ox never crumble.
Little Norgan's birthday
Those fucks on Pharaoh think as soon as they what's this?
It's, adornment. I engraved it. Melt. Sweet.
Crafts. So long.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
So you're back. Was right, wasn't I?
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of...
rub me